We're going to move on to another outstanding. We know we're going to be so busy tonight. We think we could have the busiest show this year. Would you like to save £1,350? Would you like a 5-star cruise in peak season, the 30th of August? We've got it right now here with Planet Cruise. Let's have a look at Holland America.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Holland America, of course. I mean, there's a lot of choice in cruising at the moment, but this is premium cruising. It's grand but not immense. It's spacious yet intimate. And again, really, really beautiful. They've got so much art on board. Some really beautiful ships. You're seeing pictures there of going into the spa. You can do an iPod tour on each of their ships, which will take you around and literally help you understand all the beauty of the money they've spent just on walking around the ships themselves. Their signature of excellence, of course, means that they're constantly upgrading their ships, and this particular ship is really, really beautiful. Launched originally in 1994, it's had numerous upgrades. It's 55,000 tonnes, which is small for a cruise ship, which means it's going to be really, really intimate, really personal. Only 1,200 guests on board. It's a really lovely size. It's got the Culinary Arts Centre on there, so you can go and see the wonderful food shows with celebrity chefs coming in and the chefs on board the ship and get to learn how to make these wonderful food dishes. There's also the on location, so when you go to these ports, they're going to bring entertainment ashore onto the ship. So local regional dance troupes. So you see the Ketchup dance when you're in Bali. You know, it's really, really incredible. That's called On Location.
Oh, that's a great idea. Actually.
It's a really, really good idea, and it really brings the ports alive to you. And there's loads of things like, you know, in their cabins, 100% Egyptian cotton sheets. Even their makeup mirrors now have got lights behind them as well.
You like that thing, Keith?
Oh, it's very good for plucking the eyebrows.
Well, seriously tonight, this one is going to be a top seller, as you can imagine. It's been reduced by £1,350. You know, I've presented this show for many, many years, and to get the 30th of August, a key date, 11 nights away, 5-star cruising for under £800. That's a rarity, it really is. Let's show you where you're going to be cruising to there. And it's from Dover, this one. It starts in Dover, doesn't it?
It does, nice, yeah. And then your first port of call is Portland, where Bill lives. Situated on the stunning Jurassic coast, this is Wreckers country, full of tiny coves, secret paths, and your gateway to Thomas Hardy's Dorchester, the hot springs of Bath, and of course Stonehenge. Then you've got a relaxing day at sea, and then you're straight through to your second port of call. This is La Coruña in Spain, situated on an outstretch of land, blanketed on each side by the sea. This beautiful city offers incredible vistas. You can wander through the small old town that watches over the harbour. You'll find many pleasant cafes there, and you can people watch. You'll see that the streets are lined with glass-covered balconies, built for protection against the city's wind and rain. Be sure not to miss the Tower of Hercules. It's an epic 180-foot-high lighthouse, one of the oldest lighthouses in the world, built by the Romans, and it's still operational, it's still going for nearly 2,000 years.
That's incredible.
Really, really is. And of course your gateway through to Santiago de Compostela as well, which is one of the biggest religious sites in the world. From there, you're heading out to Porto. Amazing place, sprawled over a hillside, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean and the winding Douro River. It's a mass of pretty terracotta roof buildings, winding streets. It's the historical home of port, and of course tasting of a drink is a must while you're here. You'll find century-old wineries tucked among the area's parks and beaches, like Sandeman's, Graham's and Taylor's, all these household names. It's rich in history, it's littered with architectural treasures, and it's home to delicious wines and melt-in-the-mouth pasties, along with lively street markets, cafes, bars and restaurants.
Then day 6 is Lisbon, isn't it?
Yeah, city of neoclassical buildings and wide piazzas. Stroll through the tram, clattering cobbled streets, and see gems like the Bellum Tower that guards the whole of Tagus River. Then we're on to Cadiz. And Cadiz is amazing. The heart of Cadiz is this old town, and it's cloistered by this bastion ringed by the sea. Tiny cobblestone streets leading to cafe-filled squares, and you can appreciate the Moorish architecture. Or you could head into Seville, where the locals are devoted to bullfighting, flamenco and fiesta, and food as well, because the city and in fact Seville is credited with the invention of tapas. So you can join the locals and try some authentic Spanish tapas.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where it is. They're tapas, and then it's... I'm trying to think my mind out. I'll come back to it, but there's the other one that's all to do with paella.
Gibraltar, day 8, isn't it?
Yeah, Gibraltar, a little slice of Britain, rode through to the Mediterranean, sitting in the sunshine, visit the mischievous Barbary apes, enjoy the views, and journey into the ancient siege tunnels in the duty-free paradise of red pillar boxes. Malaga, Spain is next. This is the lively capital of the Costa del Sol, famed for sun-baked beaches and a mild climate. It's your gateway to Andalusia and the Moorish architectural heritage. The city's Alcazaba is a fine example. It's an 11th century citadel sitting in majestic splendour overlooking the African coast, and it contains 3 magnificent palaces and these graceful gardens full of ornate fountains. And of course, it's known, this area, for Picasso and Antonio Banderas. The former, Picasso, has his own museum. Antonio Banderas is still waiting for his. And then finally,
yes.
yeah, Cartagena, tucked into a deep bay guarded by 2 cliff-top fortresses. It's a Spanish gem steeped in history, and it's your gateway to the glamour, golf and expat paradise of La Manga.
And then a final day at sea, so just enjoy that 5-star luxury one last time, and then disembarking in Barcelona and flying back to the UK. I think you'll agree, outstanding, and lots of ports on that one as well.
Yeah, it's really port intensive, which, you know, you do tend to find with Holland America as well. Lots of time to explore.
Do you know, I'm thinking this is actually better than half price, isn't it?
It's better,
way
way
better than half price. Yeah, and there is a difference if you've, you know, experienced 4-star cruising. When you get that next level to 5-star, there are some notable differences.
Yeah, I mean, literally, when I walked on board Holland America ships, I'm always wowed, you know, not only the service, but just the ships are so beautiful, Sean. They're really gorgeous.
And now, your flight back, by the way, is based on a London flight, but we have got flights from Newcastle, Liverpool and Belfast as well. So let's just show you this gorgeous ship one final time, the MS Ryndam, 5-star luxury, beautiful.
It really is. And remember, of course, this deal was exclusive to Planet Cruise, so, you know, you're not going to find it anywhere else, and you get a chance to enjoy this beautiful small ship with an intimate atmosphere. This is something I do myself. It really is, because I prefer the smaller ships because they're really intimate. You get to know people even quicker. You know, and you get to bump into the same people time and time again.
And what a lovely time to be cruising around Portugal and Spain when you're guaranteed the great temperatures, the end of August, early September.
Absolutely.
Perfect for me.
Yeah.
Now, just to remind you of that price, you know, you can imagine how busy we are tonight. So we knew we were going to have one of the busy shows this year. This is exclusive to Planet Cruise, as Keith mentioned, exclusive. Flights back to London Gatwick, but we have got, the chance of other flights if you just ask our call centre. And a deposit only as well. That surprises me, but just a deposit for that one as well.
Absolutely.
$799, saving $1,350 off the brochure price this evening. Wow. But if you'd like to book some excursions, because there's some great ports on that one, we have got excursions available as well at a fraction of the price. Just say you don't have to book these tonight, but do look at them on the Planet Cruise website or ask one of our cruise consultants.